Good morning. I'd like to practice 3 minute sprint. It's been a while since I practiced this method. Alright. Last night I enjoyed summer festival with my wife and I ate several street food including takoyaki, beers, yakitori, which is chicken skewers, and popcorn. Yeah, and karage. That was really nice. And we was planning to enjoy watching the fireworks. On the other hand, the scheduled time wasn't met. I mean, we were waiting for fireworks happening, but it won't. It wouldn't. But after 1 hour and a couple of minutes, we finally and ha we finally was able to watch the fireworks. That was amazing, and I was a bit curious. There are so many people. It was so packed, so that I we couldn't distinguish the waiting queue appropriately sometimes. I mean, there are several street stores, and let's consider I'm waiting for the yakitori skewer queue. Then I thought this queue is for yakitori. On the other hand, this queue wasn't. So sometimes they were just chatting, not waiting for the street stores. Other time I experienced the queue we joined was not related to the food store we want. So yeah, that was confusing, and I know that the people who run the street stores are not professional. That makes the festival more vibrant and close to us. Alright, and today I was planning to wake up earlier and just enjoy the driving and walking, but I was not able to wake up due to my lacking will. I thought that it was so cold to go outside. On the other hand, even though I wake up a bit late at 8 a.m., I just went for a walk. Then I found it hard to go outside. Given the temperature inside the room, I thought outside is a bit cool unseasonally. On the other hand, once I stepped out, I realized it's not true. These things sometimes happen. See, let's consider now it's spring season. Then I just wake up in the early morning, and yeah, today it seems to be so cool or cold. However, once I step out, then it was so comfortable and calm temperature. That happens. So probably it's because of the ability of the wall. I mean, that have the accountability to separate the temperature outside and inside. So what matter is the, to just step outside and figure out how comfortable it is right now by ourselves. Alright, thank you for listening today. I'd like to improve my English skills, but I'm not sure. Already 1 year has passed since I started English learning, but still, AI tool said to me my English CEFR level is B1 or B1 plus. However, Gemini said to me that my English level is B2 or the entrance of C1. As for Grok or ChatGPT, they have different opinion. I my score is would be the B2 from ChatGPT, and Grok is the most strict AI to predict my CEFR level. Grok said to me that my level is B1 plus. This fluctuation indicates that my English is not so stable, and the estimation and my score would fluctuate from each different angle. And every AI said to me that my weak point is accuracy. Sometimes I stumble with the word or expression I'm not familiar with. On the other hand, as for the grammar, even though my English comes across clearly, but my fluctuation or minor mistakes, consecutive minor mistake of English grammar makes listener discouraged and stressed out. The, those are the Gemini, Grok, and ChatGPT's opinion. So when it comes to speak more accurately, then they recommended me. They recommended I speak English using more short, simple English. So if I try to say long sentence using the which, that, but, or therefore, or because, then the more sentence becomes longer, the more I make the mistake. So if I say simple English, these mistakes will decline. That makes me comfortable to speak English, so they recommend it. So that may be the win-win relationship for my English grammar and my motivation and the listener, the comfortability. Alright, and today I feel like it's the beginning of my summer holiday because yesterday I went to the office, and day before yesterday also I went to the office. Even though we are having the holiday season, but some of them, including me, doesn't have consecutive holiday week. As for my friends, some of them have the long vacation, 9 days. I'm a bit jealous of them, but for me, my situation is totally acceptable and great. You know, if I go to the office during the vacation, I mean, like my company doesn't offer the consecutive holidays. We have to go some of the day during the holiday season. On the other hand, most of the people take the paid leaves to make the holiday consecutive holiday. But guess what happened? If I go to the office those days, the office room is totally quiet and the meeting won't happen frequently. So that's a great chance for me to focus on my individual task without any noise. So in that case, I always prone to go to the office these days without taking the paid leave. I prefer to take the paid leave when it was really normal day. Then if I go to the sightseeing spot or any place I want to go, it gonna be so quiet. Yeah, I prefer it. I don't prefer the packed situation. How do you feel about it? Let's consider we have the 3 day holiday and one working day, and after that we have 3 day holiday. Do you prefer to take a paid leave or not? Just tell me. Thank you for listening today. Bye.